Hello, today is Sunday and I have spent my whole morning to study speaking, and I study from a video from YouTube the way they improve their speaking by focus on three factors. They are natural, coherent, and complexity. First, natural is the way you speak smoothly. Uh, you didn't interrupt during your speaking, and actually it's how your speaking is similar to the native speaker, and uh, how good your pronunciation is. Do you have a correct intonation? It means do you go up and down in your sentences, and do you use some slang such as wanna, uh, gonna, etc. I don't know much slang. Do you know idioms? It's very important because idiom is I think idiom represent for the culture. Every culture have many idioms, and if you study English, if you study American English, you have to study American culture, and it include many idioms. And another thing, if you want to have a natural speaking, I mean, if you want to speak naturally, you have usually you self correction. If the before, if you have just make a mistake, you need to stop, or if just correct yourself in the later sentences, and don't worry if you talk something wrong. I think just say sorry. I was mean to something. The second factor is about coherent. Coherent is measured by the how the relevance of your sentences in your answer. You have to keep going on the topic, going on the question from the opponent. Don't keep talking a lot until you go so fast. You became to talk to something don't irrelevant. It's very bad. It makes your answer become you digest the opponent, and they will not understand what you are trying to express. It means coherent. And the final factor is the complexity. Is how your language is, how complex of your how complex how complex your language is. For example, do you use some complex component in your sentence, such as adjective clause, compound noun, something? Do you use which, who, whom, etc.? And another aspect is, do you use some advanced sense? Advanced form of the sentence. For example, do you use passive form? Do you use present perfect, past perfect, and anything else? Another aspect of complexity is the compound sentence. I think this is the most important. You have used many kind of compound sentence in your speaking, such as usually I use some conjunction to connect two sentence. Such there's many conjunction such as however, although, since, otherwise, and many things. Another thing about the complexity of your language, I think you have to use some special sentence structure such as if, else, if sentence, and if sentence and other. Make other sentences. Many. Finally, I was taught about 3 things I have to improve myself. I think I didn't speak too naturally. I didn't speak coherent sometimes. Usually, I didn't speak make my speech become coherent. I think, and my sentences is not sometimes is not in. I want to make a complexity sentence, but usually it's become wrong in grammar. Maybe I have to try to improve it every day by talking some video like this. And maybe I will mention again there are 3 important factors I have to improve. They are natural, they are natural, coherent, and complexity. And 3 of them are not exclusively from each other. They depend on each other. If I want to improve my coherence, I have to improve my natural pronunciation. I have to use more complexity sentences. If I increase my complexity in my sentences, I am able to make my talk more descriptive, so that people I have an easier way to express a same idea. People are so that people easier to understand me. I will be more clear, and so that it will make my talk be more coherent. And in another hand, if I speak more smoothly, if I speak more smoothly, I pronunciation more accurate, and I have a correct intonation, I think people will easier to understand. And I think it's made my speak more coherent. And that's all for today. I feel